Hi everybody. Sorry about that. I like unmuted and then I just took a breath and I forgot to start talking. I was just like thinking. I immediately got lost in my own thoughts. Whoops. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. If you're here with me live, I'm so happy to have you. If you're watching the VOD, I hope you're having a good day and you're relaxing. Lena, you know, you can call me Lay, you can call me Lena. Today is, it's been raining. It's been raining and storming pretty constantly. Power's been a little iffy, but I think we're doing okay. Neo, Beak, thank you so much for taking the plunge. Samara, hi, how are you? It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm going to be playing 2064 Read-Only Memories today. I think I have the title backwards on the stream, but you know that's okay. The important thing is also that I remembered to change the game. Samara, thank you so much for taking the plunge. Hi, welcome in. So I at least remembered to change the game instead of like playing Stardew Valley and having it labeled as Control for like an hour and a half straight. Thankfully, somebody pointed out to me. So thank you. Yes, so today we're gonna be playing that. I don't want to leave too many things unplayed. I was gonna replay Fever Meme today, but then I was like, oh shit, no, I really need to, like, I want to see the end of Read Only Memories. I don't want to leave it for too long. Now that I finished Control, I want to do Read Only Memories. I like Read Only Memories. I think it's really cool. I haven't had a bad time with it, like, at all. You know, it's just been really fun. Taking the icy plunge IRL. Oh my gosh, are you doing like are you doing that thing that people do where they jump into like super cold water? Is that what you mean? That sounds, or maybe your hot water heater isn't, I don't know. But I hope you're staying warm and cozy. I know that's what we're trying to do over here. We're trying to stay warm and cozy. And that makes me happy. If people are. Unless you hate being warm and cozy, in which case, you know, I hope you get better. No! Beak, don't say that. Beak, don't say that. Beak is not feeling so great today, but is around and is in chat. So everybody send Beak your well wishes. Today I've been kind of doing a little bit of thinking about my friendships. Well, I've been thinking about a lot of my friendships recently. In general. And it's been a little complicated because there are some friends that have stayed I have a very solid core friend group and I'm very grateful to them. They mean a lot to me and I wouldn't be here without them, if I'm going to be honest. You've met them before, I've had them on here. Like, my core friend group I've known them, I want to say, for almost a decade now, collectively. And they've always been wildly supportive of me and gentle understanding with me, and I'm so grateful for them. They mean a lot to me. There are some other people that are kind of like I've known as long, have been involved with that friend group, but are kind of like on the periphery of it, that feels like those friendships are... It feels like those friendships are kind of on the way out. Like, it's kind of at the point where I don't know what to say anymore to these other people. Where before it was like I didn't have I haven't had a problem. I never had a problem just reaching out to people and whatever. But I'm kind of hitting a point in my life in my mid-30s where I'm a little kind of over it if I don't get the same energy back. And it's okay. It's like, I don't take it personally, but it definitely, I'm just kind of like, okay, I need to step back from myself because I have so much to deal with on my daily. I just don't have it in me to be sometimes the one who is keeping everything going, if that makes any sense. Good friends are hard to find, and I'm very grateful for the ones I have. I'm very grateful for the new friends that I've made. Through the House of Justice and stuff like that. Everybody knows that Javi is my, Javi means the world to me. as my friend, and the people I've met through him also mean just as much to me. So I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to have so many people in my life. And I've mentioned this before, but kind of my little baby coping mechanism is when I'm not feeling well or I'm feeling kind of bad about myself, is I will like quietly recite the names of people who mean a lot to me. And it really helps me kind of refocus and recenter. So along with having these friendships that are, I don't know if they're petering out or if they're just in a lull, you know, it feels kind of, I know that there are sometimes friendships where you go like a year or so without talking, but then you can pick up and it's like nothing ever changed, you know, like, and life is long, and I have time to wait, and I'm patient, but sometimes it just feels like there's a shift, you know, and you don't know that you can just pick up like nothing changed anymore, if that makes sense. So that's something I'm thinking about. I'm also thinking about how I have some really wonderful friends of mine that I have a difficult time connecting with or hanging out with because we don't run in the same main social circles. And as much as we care about each other, it does kind of, it feels difficult to be kind of like on the fringes of a friendship, if that makes any sense. At the same time, it's not like, it's complicated because it's not like, I have to admit, like, it's not like I even really want to be, I don't have any problem with like many friendship circles at all, but it's not entirely pressing to me to be part of other people's friendship circles because I'm very happy and satisfied with like the circles that I have. I will say it sucks when you see people that you care about and have been like, who have expressed similar sentiments, non-romantic, let's just be very, very clear. And it feels like there's like this barrier to being able to hang out with them more because you want to hang out with them more, you know? But life comes in waves, and sometimes, you know, patience is rewarded, or sometimes certain dynamics just aren't meant to play out. And, you know, that little bit of disappointment is what makes the good times so much better. Yeah, I definitely felt shaking your hand, Samara. I'm shaking your hand. I have been branching out a little bit more. Before I was kind of scared of watching VTubers and stuff like that. But today I got recommended this person who had a really cool fucking character design. I was like, damn, you're cool. And then I was watching this other person recently and I was like, damn, they're kind of cool. They're like kind of fun. Less like cool and more just like fun. And seems like a nice kid. So I've been watching some more VTubers, which has been interesting. It's been cool. It's been unique. I don't know if I want to get involved in their communities, but because I've just kind of just started hanging around, but it's been cool to still be able to branch out and watch other people outside of the circles that I'm usually frequenting. Thank you so much for the beak hydrate. I'll make sure he takes his big sippy. Yeah. Thank you. He's gonna need it. He needs to stay hydrated. I'm the most annoying big sister. But yeah, so it's been a lot of introspecting and interesting stuff that's been popping up today, and I'm I don't know, I feel like a little bit lost, and I kind of talked about it yesterday, how I feel like, oh, I haven't put enough work or enough time or anything to it, you know, just by being like a huge casual hobbyist streamer. This is definitely not my career, and I don't think I can make it a career, even if I wanted to. I've expressed in the past that it would be nice so that I could be able to quit my job, but I also recognize that being a content creator is extremely hard, and I don't really know that I'm built for that. So it's definitely been interesting to think about these different things and feel like, oh, well, because I feel like that and this isn't something I'm trying to make into a career, maybe I don't deserve to be in this space, which is a stupid thing when I say it out loud. And that was reinforced to me by some wonderful people yesterday as well. But, you know, I do think I'm a fairly excellent person. I think I'm pretty cool. I'm not perfect by any means, but I do think I'm pretty cool. And, I don't know, I'm just happy to be here. So I'm just gonna kind of carry that feeling forward with me. I was really sad when I discovered that actually quite a few of my VODs had been lost. They were supposed to be getting uploaded to YouTube. And there was a mistake one way or another, but I actually lost quite a few of my VODs, which sucked, because I was kind of using this as like an archive of memories I've made and people I've talked to and stuff like that. And I like to rewatch my VODs, but thankfully, obviously the majority of my VODs are up on my YouTube. I'm dual casting right now, like to YouTube to basically make sure that doesn't happen again. That's basically why because it just, for whatever reason, it just wasn't happening. Sometimes you go weeks without streaming, you want to go full time, but life happens. It's true. I don't know that, like, it feels like just streaming isn't enough anymore. I think it's enough for a lot of long established streamers where they can just go live and things will be fine, but it seems like for most people they have to really be pumping out content, and that's so difficult. And I don't even know if I'm capable of doing something like that. Like, I've been playing around with like having my friends and my brother make like shorts of me and stuff like that, and that's actually been really fun. It's been really fun to see me crash out in these bite-sized moments. Because it's easy to share with people and be like, look what happened to me today. And it's really fun to send to like my friends that, you know, I see in person and stuff, and they get a laugh out of it, and it feels nice to connect with people in that way. They're fantastic. Thank you. I like them too. Yeah, Beak has been doing an amazing job. I'm very proud of them. I'm very grateful to Ciro for teaching Beak how to do this. I'm very grateful. Again, I'm enormously grateful to my friends, and I love, you know, I feel like I can't put into words how fortunate I feel. Like, there are certain moments where I feel like things are not maybe as good as they could be, but in saying that, I am incredibly fortunate for a variety of things, and I am always grateful. I never want to take anything for granted, because I feel like I've taken things for granted. I've seen people take other situations for granted, and it's just, it feels terrible, you know, because at the end, you know, there's always that whole, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. And I'm so scared of like being in that situation, you know. I feel like I've taken situations for granted before. Like, there were situations and opportunities that maybe I should have spoken to somebody a little bit more and learned more about them, and now I'm in a position where I can't ever do that ever again. And I'm not like trying to be like dramatic. It's like, because sometimes people pass and time slips away from us, and we think that we've got all the time in the world to make these connections and to communicate with people and to share in everybody's stories. But the truth of the matter is that even though earlier I said life is long and I can be patient, a lot can be lost in the span of a year. A lot can change in the span of a year. And somebody that you thought you had all the time to get to know better or share more of your life with. Sorry if there's a siren. There's just probably a siren. You might hear a siren going on in the background. Something might happen and you may not get that opportunity anymore. I've been thinking a lot about that. You're cool and genuine. That's why you're like, oh, thank you so much, Samara. And thank you, Neo. I really appreciate that. I like to think I'm cool and genuine. I like to think I am. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You guys are always so kind to me. It really makes me, like, it makes me feel like, oh, you know? Makes me feel happy. Makes me feel... I feel, again, fortunate. Very happy. I'm gonna stop. It's been... Oh my gosh, I've been talking for almost like 20 minutes. So let me go ahead and... Oh. Wow, the song ended like right... Whoa. Hold on, let me get the game set up. There's dog barking outside too. Here it is. Aha, here we go. We're back into it. Oh my god, that dog is going nuts outside. That's okay. Yay! I love pixel games. I have so many games I want to play. This dog outside is... What the hell? Where am I? Uh-oh. Items? Super spoiled milk. Gross. Those damn headphones. A medium range electro laser. A business card. A brochure for the human revolution. Didn't I need, Where's what's-his-face? Where's the... Alright, I'll just talk to you again.
Hey again!
Hello? Ah. Right.
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it.
Okay. What if my little buddy...
Enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it.
Ah. So
Otherwise,
money?
No touching.
I need money.
Okay. Enjoy your
At first I thought they meant credentials, like my resume, and I'm like, what if my little friend does it? I don't think that's what they mean. ID card. Back. Okay, what if I show you my ID card? Business card. Oh!
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
No shot that worked.
Why are you giving me his card?
Because I work for him. He's look. Oh, I work for him! He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes! He's getting on.
I thought that was my ID. I thought I was handing her my ID or my credit card. He's getting on in years. It would be useful for when he goes out and about.
That's why we wanted to see it before.
Thanks, Turing. I need to look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek.
Thank you.
Don't bust it, though.
I'll do my best.
I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Fair.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs.
My little robot boy!
Shall we go check it out?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go check it out. Alright. Wait. Leave? Leave. Alright. Backpack. Milk.
Doing that might make people start to really care about the environment, but that's probably the only good outcome.
You shouldn't attack the poor weather. Oh, right. That's what it does. Wait, hold on. You can hear booming thunder, howling wind, rain splatters, hail, oceans, you name it. ID?
I don't think it liked your photo.
Oh! Touches.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we
should have
could
played
make
this for
things a little
Christmas.
more festive. Christmas is my
I didn't
favorite
know.
season.
You're so cute, Turing.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yeah, turn this baby on. Passy hot cups. Break up the genus protests peacefully.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Snow mode deactivated. Thank you.
While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully.
True.
And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Mm-hmm.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
True. It couldn't hurt to check it out.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits.
There we go.
Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them. We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own.
Okay.
I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
Oh, sure.
Maybe
like,
they
maybe
can do
the-
some bit of techno wizardry and stop that cab.
Cop or something? Oh, that's a good idea. I see.
Excellent. Hold on while I
I thought we were
connect
gonna
us.
ride the weather bot.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat.
Oh, sorry, I
We
got
may
swept away
have
by the
located
music.
The perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab.
All right.
We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
No can do, little guy.
Oh,
Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will
Can you tell me
shut
where it
down
went?
its external net connection long before I get in.
oh.
Unless...
Unless.
Oh, I have an idea. Sit
I have
tight
an
for
idea.
Just a sec.
Keyboard ASMR.
All right. That went faster than spit on a skillet.
Skillet.
I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why.
Uh-huh.
The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI.
Oh.
Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
This is so mean. What the fuck? Oh, what's a VI? I'm curious.
Virtual intelligence. They're kind of
Oh,
like
that
Turing,
makes sense.
except less creative and inventive, and definitely not sapient.
So a
But
program.
they're nasty enough at hunting down hackers and crackers if you're willing to pay for a good
Hackers
one.
and crackers.
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you.
Okay.
Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's
2
face.
sets of hands.
Sorry, Turin.
Ooh, they're on the move.
Okay.
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it
Okay.
right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you.
Mm.
You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you.
Okay.
You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead.
Do I have to click them? Do I hit this?
I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them.
Ah!
Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. So... Oh my god. I hope I can do this again. Darth, hey, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Gosh, it's been a while, huh? Hi, welcome in. Aloha, I'm Hazard Seal. I am playing 2064 read-only memories. I like playing narrative, story-driven games with unique appearances. You're doing great. What were you playing? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? If you have to read your mind, I totally understand. But welcome in. It's nice to have you, everybody. Welcome in. I just got hit with this mini game, and I'm really hoping I get a do-over in case I screw up. Arc Raiders. Oh, cool. For the most part, it was fun. That's good. It's always good to be having fun when you're playing a video game. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can have fun while playing this video game. I have my timer too?
This old trick is over.
Oh, where did I'm fucked.
Tap into the cab
I should have
control mode.
saved.
They're currently
I should have
arriving
saved.
now. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to.
Okay.
I'll mark the southern exit as closed first.
Okay.
We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move.
Okay. Thank you so much for taking the plunge. Don't forget to save.
We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them.
Right, okay. Shouldn't block the route back here. Right.
And once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to short wire the autocab.
Oh. Oh.
Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off.
Okay.
What do you think our next move should be?
Uh-oh. Let's block. Okay, let's block them. Okay, wait. All right. So you kind of got to think ahead on this. So if I let them move this way, I'd have to block south and east again to keep them from going off the map. So either way, I have to. That's one. But then they might go up. And then I can maybe... Oh, maybe I can get them to go up here, and then there's a 3 block, and then I can force them straight down. Okay, maybe that's the plan. Maybe we go in a big circle. Let's block the north.
Have you talking? It's messing with the signal.
Oh! I need to talk to him! No!
Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here.
Okay.
We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it. Ah! Okay. Okay, I want to block this, and I want to block this. Oh, it automatically goes. Okay, got it. Okay. I want to block this. And this. Okay, so now I want to block this and this. Okay, and then this and this. Okay, and now I want to block this and this. That worked. Okay. Now I want to block this. And this. No, no, no!
Oh, they're getting away!
No, come on!
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid.
Okay.
Definitely
Thank
a
God.
one-shot trick.
Holy crap.
Those VIs are all over the path I used.
I was trying... Okay.
Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
Huh! Okay. But it goes automatically. I'm scared. If I click this, it'll reactivate. Oh, it... Wait. If I just let it go, will it just automatically... Can I just have you go down? I don't understand. Oh, you thought it was your cat? I'm so sorry. Hi, Andy. Thank you so much for taking the plunge. Welcome in. Aloha. I don't understand how this game works. Like, I thought, but I clicked it and it automatically went, and I'm scared now. So if I'm scared because, like, what? Great. Can you go? I don't understand. Do I, like, have to open up another one? Why do I have to open up another one? I don't understand. I want it to go south. Well, okay, so this is what happens, right? Is I have to click these nodes. So I need to get this taxi to come back here, right? What if I just click the taxi again? Can you go down here? Okay, I clicked it. All right. So basically, oh, I can block things ahead of time. Oh. Okay. I don't understand. Okay, why didn't it keep going? Okay, sure. So basically I can block off 2 nodes. I'm trying to get it back to me. I can't let it go off the map, obviously, right? But I can only block 2 nodes at a time. So basically, if they get into this intersection, I'm big fucked, right? So I'm just trying to get it back, but like when I don't know how to make it go. It didn't tell me how to like make it go. Like, without, like, this is what I want to happen, so I've locked it in, so how do I lock it in? And how do I... Yeah, I click a given intersection, and, well, no, because I clicked, and it's not going anywhere. It only goes after it feels like it's like it's done its little calculations, and it feels like there's nowhere else for it to go. Maybe I have to... Okay, I can't block that off. Can't click that again. Oh, what if I block... Well, I already blocked that. I'm confused. I can't even hover on it. I can, okay, so why can't I... Okay, wait, I can do that. Oh, now I can do this. Okay. Okay. I don't... I was doing it before. I'm scared. Okay, let me... Oh, why did that work? That was already blocked. Did I have to... Oh, did I have to block, like, the whole thing? Can I... Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how... Alright, it's fine.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
Okay. Maybe I was overthinking it. I'm gonna go stop them. Okay, you got it.
What the hell do you want?
Oh my god. Nothing.
Who do you think you're messing with, huh? You ain't got nothing on us. And if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Oh.
Hey, what do you think we should
Cool hair.
do? We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand.
It's true.
These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities.
Okay.
Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops? It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
I don't know that involving the cops is a good thing to do. I feel like they would resist talking even more. But I also think that trying to detain them by myself when I'm not even a cop and I've got no legal reason to, you know, to do, like, I've got no legal right to do so. That's probably not a good idea either. Fuck. I guess we'll take him to Lexi.
Hold on there, boys. I'm just gonna make
I got an achievement called Snitch.
What the hell? Oliver, they're calling in backup.
Oh, great. Chad, you always get us in trouble.
Don't call me that. I told you I'm Starfucker now.
Starfucker. God bless.
Oh, this isn't going so well.
Ah, shit.
But Ollie, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Try explaining our innocence when their crew or whatever shows up to take us out or something.
Take us out? But Ollie, we already made plans to go out tonight.
They aren't taking us out to dinner, you useless...
I'm not able to connect to Lexi. Apparently she's out of the office right now. Does she carry a ROM or mobile device with her that I can try connecting to?
Who the fuck knows? I feel bad for them.
What do we do now?
Only one thing to do.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
book it.
No!
Oh, drat! They're running again. After them.
Do I have to do this again?
Didn't we already try this before?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh! There she is.
Owie.
Huh? That's Detective Rivers.
Oh, is that not Lexi?
What a
Who the
collision.
hell's Lexi? I forgot. Oh, well.
God damn it. What
Oh, it is
going,
Lexi.
yeah?
Stop those kids!
Yes, don't let those two escape. We think they have something to do with the spray paint.
Is that so? Well, it's a good thing I was here when I was. I was told that the human garbage whatever protests dispersed for some reason, so I left the station to come check it out. And then I learned that some freaky shit was going on with the autocabs right around this spot, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
let me guess. That was all you two, huh?
You can't prove anything.
Well, you see, the important part is that we now have a new lead on the case with these two.
We ain't a lead, so get off our case.
I've matched the hues of those paints and the
Of course.
patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of
Wow.
Ian Weber's apartment.
Did you not hear what I...
That's enough, out of all of you. Come on, kids, we're heading downtown.
Chad, I don't want to get arrested.
Shut up and play it cool. Hey, you! We'll remember this.
Wait a second.
I,
What's this you have on you?
That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
Huh? Hey, that's the data cache we've been looking for.
Oh!
That belongs to Hayden, and by association...
What the hell? I
with-
honest to God thought that the spray paint was a setup.
Good enough for me. Here, knock yourself out.
I don't know if this is how evidence is handled.
Thank you, Lexi.
Thank you, Lexi.
This is a big win for the case. You'll see.
You'll see.
Damn it, we lost our score.
How dare you steal from Hayden?
How dare
What were
you?
even doing in his apartment?
What were you even doing there?
We just still get to pawn it. Data caches like that are worth a lot, right?
I don't know. Sure.
Way denser storage capacity than a regular data drive.
Okay.
Don't even care about it anymore.
Okay.
I'll get these punks out of here. You two keep up the... Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it good, but...
Yeah,
it's
me
work.
neither.
So, keep doing that.
You guys keep up the work.
Later, detectives.
Bye. Thanks, Lexi.
Chad, I don't know who to pick for my one phone call.
Your
Look,
mom?
Just relax. I'll be with you the whole time.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. We'll make it through all this together.
they're kind of cute.
That's right. Just a change of plans.
Come on, you two.
Thinking a telltale notification. I'll remember that. Oh! What just happened? Somehow I clicked out of the game. I don't know how. Okay.
That's not right.
I'm
certain I deactivated snow mode.
Uh-oh.
Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks.
Hello?
Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node.
Oh.
She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt.
Okay.
Did you get the data cache?
I did.
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
He's so cute.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though.
Oh, okay.
Go to Stardust and drop it up with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there.
Alright, you got it.
I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another.
Huh.
I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
Okay.
No problem, Tomcat.
No problem, Tomcat.
We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust.
Okay.
We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later.
I mean, I feel like we should kind of worry about it now.
Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
There's a tiny tropical storm inside this thing. Do you just hate snow? Well, I'm worried about there being snow.
Don't bug it. It already seems to be in a stormy mood.
Well, is touring insulting another ROM? What?
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
Alright, well, okay, so I can't fix it.
Hey!
Yeah.
I told you jerks not to break my ROM.
Fair.
Now I can't get it to stop snowing.
But if it's...
Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
Want to come inside for the atmosphere? She kick us out.
This Hassie hot cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
Yippee!
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
Oh my god.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
Yeah! That's what I was thinking when I did this on purpose.
Don't think I've forgiven you, you dingus. I better go get some Hassie hot cups going.
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
I'm glad I went in there. Got to have my Hassie.
I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit and forward the solutions to the Hassie bar owner.
That's very nice of you, Turing. Thank you.
I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
There you go. Dana. A light-haired teenager with a bionic arm. She seems to be staring at the nearby wrestlers as she waits to order. Those Hassie hot cups are disgusting. I'm just here to see the wrestlers. Can't wait for the New Year's show. You see anything else? Grr. All they have here is energy drink. Where's the booze at? What kind of bar is this? You're a teenager? It's a Hassie bar. But yeah, okay. What the heck is a Hassie anyway? I have such a massive craving for something else right now. 1 Adelhyde, 1 Bronson, 2 Delta, 3 Flanergide, and 5 Carmotrine. Mixed, without ice, and no aging. Nothing beats it. Those Hassie hot cups are disgusting. Oh, you're... A defiant young wrestler is enjoying a Hassie hot cup.
Are those the new model? I didn't know they were out yet. Oh, I've been looking to pick up a pair as soon as... whatever. Consumer trash, same as everything else.
Let's have a chat. Let's talk. Hattie!
Call me Cactus Canary!
Cactus Canary? Well, dang! Shoot bar! Oh, is that it? More?
Our aerodynamic assault will rain down on you from the heavenly skies!
Cool.
But first, a Hassie hot cup. One day, I'll conquer everyone else in the Neo-SF Wrestling Federation and become the NSFW World Heavyweight Championship! Champion. I meant champion. Until then, I'm a Violet Wing for life! Our aerodynamic assault will rain down.
Got it. A skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears.
I usually hang out at Stardust, but they don't serve food. So I come here for Hassie.
Oh wait, aren't you the
during
person
day.
who was like playing on the game?
The Hassie Bar owner has cybernetics. Those that do usually get along with
He's
hybrids
adorable.
better.
They're adorable. Eh.
I just got back from Europe. They have a long
Whoa.
Hassie.
They have long Hassie. Oh.
I wish I could invent my own Hassie. I can picture it now. Hassie Blue Stinger.
Oh.
It's got that first generation taste.
That first generation taste. This is so funny.
Remember sitting around the fire on Christmas night, drinking Hassie with the family.
Oh.
Grandpa loved his Hassie. I loved Grandpa.
Aw.
You know what we call a bad Hassie? A myth. I wish I could buy a
Yeah,
lifetime
Merry Christmas.
supply of Hassie drink. The taste of success is a Hassie. Man, I love this Hassie.
Man, I love this Hassie. Broke is the
Man,
best, I agree.
Hassie.
Man, Hassie. You got anything else?
Gotcha. Hassie. Hassie is always the best.
You just got so much to say.
Hassie. I usually hang out at Stardust.
Oh.
They don't serve food.
It's circling now. This wrestler is the powerhouse in the Neo SF Wrestling Federation's hot new stable. The Violent Wings. According to the Mesh, they're a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some sort of battalion.
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Cool.
My name has some pretty cool history behind it.
True.
We're some badass ladies who'll bomb hellfire on anyone.
All right.
You should come to our New Year's show.
Mm.
NSFW New Year's Smash! There's nothing better than
Smash!
seeing one of our patented bombs away finishers in person.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna win back those NSFW Neverweight 5-person Cinco's titles from the Future Foundry.
All right.
Thanks for being a fan of the Violent Wings.
You got it. Yeah. It's very funny, Andy.
My name has
I'm
some
living.
pretty cool history behind it. We're some
Oh,
badass.
I already listened to this. A TMI Entertainment film assistant taking a break to enjoy a Hassie hot cup. If I was actually in charge of content, I would make sure we did a big story on these new Hassie hot cups. Delish! What am I saying? TMI does stories on Hassie nearly every day. Sometimes I think our news ROM loves Hassie more than I do. If I was actually in charge of content, I would make sure— oh wait, I read this. Did I talk to you? Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they've got a salty lassie Hassie. Wait, what did I— that's what I got when I looked at you. Hassie bar customers tend to be regulars. With the new Hassie hot cups, you could last all day in here. To me, Hassie represents an easy escape from the flavorlessness of life. To be honest, Hassie has completely changed my life. I come here every day. Alright.
Hey again.
Hello. I think— oh, I think that's
Okay.
everything.
Enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. Oh, I gotta leave. Alright, sorry, little buddy. Go! Oh.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
Hey, good to see you back.
I love this song.
What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink.
What are you having?
Wasn't there... Can I take... I don't think I can take alcohol out of here to give to that person, but they're also a teenager. I don't remember what any of these had in them. What's in this one?
So many drinks these days.
Drinktionary, the open...
Oh, I got them.
Yep.
This one is...
No. I like...
Thanks, son.
I like how Turing still gets bent out of shape.
Like what?
I don't know.
Hey, hon.
This one is...
Ah, no, that's a real drink. You should have written it down.
Like what? Hey, hon. What's in that one?
This one is...
Yeah, I'll take this. Why not?
Thanks, honey bear.
Sounds good.
Here you go.
Yeah, they have a Hassie drink. I don't know if I can bring that what that other person wanted, but it doesn't matter.
Hey, good to see you back.
All right,
What can I do
let's
for you?
leave the data cache with you.
All right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
No problem. Oh, I should have looked at it.
I won't pester you about what it is.
Okay.
I know
Thank
things
you.
are always very
Discretion.
hush-hush with Tomcat.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, they're not. Who? Oh, they were in the... I think they were in this area. Can I go in here?
You again?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you in.
Oh, yippee!
But you better stay out of trouble.
I will. Oh, there you are. Hey, it's broke again.
I love vintage game experiences. Have you ever heard of Overblood?
Ah.
You know what I think is a cool name? Dog's Bower. Do you like wrestling? I can't wait for NSFW New Year's Smash! The Violent Wings, the Future Foundry. It'll be a real slobber knocker.
I love you, Broke. You're so fun.
Hey, did you know that I'm in a multi-cast VR drama with NSFW champion Kirigiri Soda?
No, I didn't know that.
She's the world heavyweight champion.
Wow.
I can't wait for the NSFW Wrestle or Get...
Oh,
you never
I
know
thought that was
if
a
it's going to
repeat.
be a match or a marriage. Or both.
That's funny.
I can't wait for the cash and the Schifferobe ceremony. Papa Loti really needs that money.
Papa Loti
He's a
really
father.
needs that money. He's a father.
Did you know that William the Penalty Hayes doesn't believe in dinosaurs? Rumor has it, that's how he got kicked out of the Football League. It's offensive.
It's offensive.
Have you seen Cactus Canary's finishing move? The Chico Chico Bang Bang!
I just want to stand here talking to
Who's
Broke.
gonna take the speedy
Broke
road
is cute. I
speeding
like
ticket
them.
this year?
They're like a little bit femme.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
Well, I can't give you mine.
I love vintage game experiences. Have you ever heard of Overblood?
Alright, where's it going? Hi, Caitlin. Oh, you're the person I talked to get in here. Are you gonna get really mad at me if I talk to you? Only one way to find out.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh?
Maybe.
Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor.
Ah.
Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden.
Oh. Oh.
I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight.
Okay.
He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in.
Yeah.
This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while.
Fair.
Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Very valid. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah, I had to leave my drink of wine. That makes sense to me. Map. Go. What?
This is the place Tomcat
Cool.
said we should head to.
Okay.
Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear.
Valid.
The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand.
Oh, I
here
thought it
and
was
move
because of
on
how
to
far away it
safer
was.
ground.
I didn't even think about that. Don't be worried about getting mugged. Let's hope she sticks to her half the bargain. Good to see your self-preservation routines working over. God damn it. This person is so mean, whoever that person is.
I can't help it. Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits.
It'll be okay, bud.
Our hypothetical kidnapper
I'll
would
protect
even
you.
be punished worse than a slap on the wrist if it were a first offense.
Yeah.
Though I suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapiens. I am the first. That I know of, anyway.
Cool. Okay. Looking. This pipe is doing what all good pipes should do. It's piping out that energy. Oh. Out with the used, in with the unused. You can't pull it off the generator no matter how hard you try. Probably a good thing. Beautiful turbo generator out here, just generating energy. Wonder what's using all this extra power. A deep hum echoes throughout the alley. It would be relaxing if this place weren't so sketchy.
Turbo is a satisfactory brand of generator, not too expensive, and they last for decades.
Oh right, I forgot I could use my keyboard. That's much nicer. It's a never-ending cycle of consumption. Milk? Oh, I have an option here. Turbo generators are really solidly built and not easy to get into without smashing them apart. Gotta keep the generator cool or else, you know, it'll break. As you observe the fan spinning, you can't help but wonder if it could be a metaphor for your life. It turns and turns, its only purpose to dissipate the waste energy of a consumptive process. Entropy is everywhere. Nice to know you remember at least one thing Hayden taught you about physics. Touches it, cuts my fingers off. This fan needs no service. Oh yeah. Looks at litter. Standard plastic bag level litter. Looks like it's crusted onto the sidewalk somehow. You have a strange fascination with stray garbage. True. Some sad vibes are being thrown around. This brochure deserves a more pathetic waste receptacle than this litter could ever aspire to be. The litter has very few opinions on him. Shame. It wouldn't be a bad idea to throw it out, but this plastic bag isn't quite a dumpster. Throwing your ID on the ground? Are you working on a story about cybercracking? Let's talk to it. Gives new meaning to trash talk. Even if you wanted to pick that up, it's practically scum welded to the street. Yuck.
You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly.
Ah.
I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism.
It is. You should.
The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me.
Oh.
Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city?
That's kind of cool.
It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
That sounds wonderful, Turing. That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism.
Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation? If you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event.
True.
It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation.
Huh.
I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light. Perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact.
I see.
Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this.
No, it's cool. I like it. I like talking to you, Turing. You're very smart. You're very clever. We will. We'll find him.
My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me.
Yeah. It'll be okay.
But never mind. Let's find that access node.
Okie dokie.
Let's find Hayden.
Let's find Hayden. That's right, sweetheart. Oh.
I've taken a few photos of this piece and other sites we've seen along our journey. I'm going to put together a digital scrapbook of sorts when this is all over.
You do that.
I'm going to show it to Hayden.
He's so sweet.
I've taken a few photos of this piece. I'm going to show...
Talk to it. Did it actually just say something to you? What? Staring into this eye-hand thing is really hypnotic.
Are you feeling all right?
No. This wall is pretty grimy. Stop touching it. Trippy doesn't even begin to describe what you're hearing right now.
Could you not deface the graffiti, please? I mean, I know...
It's tradition, Turing! I have to put the milk on everything! Door to access node, apartment door.
This is the door to an apartment building. It's not the access node.
Yep.
Can we go? I'm really nervous, and I want to find out what happened to Hayden.
Fair. I am so tempted to throw that fucking milk in there. I can't believe that's the option. There's an option for it.
Don't! The access node is next door to this building. That's the wrong place.
I know.
Don't wake the Nabots!
Don't wake the
I
Nabots!
say Nabots? I meant neighbors.
So cute.
Sorry, I'm really tired.
I know.
Besides, this is the wrong
He's making me
door.
feel bad for exploring! The deep, calm humming of a nice turbo generator. I wanna... Pour milk! Oh, now it's a really smelly generator. Congrats. That's it? Don't pour too much out. It might be useful later. Oh.
This is the door to the access node that Tomcat told us about. We need to use the buzzer to get inside. The guard isn't actually here. You need to press the buzzer on the door.
I'm trying to
get
talk to the
access.
gate, Turing.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
This is Parallax Technician 329B here for routine inspection. 23124910. We're friends of Jess.
I was wondering when you'd get there.
This one.
You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
Cesar Chavez and Indiana.
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it?
Got it. I'll just put milk everywhere.
And you're on your own if you get caught out there.
Fair.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional.
Shonen, thank you so much for taking the plunge. Welcome in, bud. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Okay. Looks at it. Looks like the light switch for the room. It's currently toggled to off. This light switch brings a little brightness into the world and sometimes takes it away. Looks like... okay. I'll stop fucking around. Sorry. Ooh.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy. Y'all at the access
Howdy?
node?
Yes.
I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Okay.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Mm-hmm.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Great. Fabulous.
Connecting wirelessly to it now.
No.
Permissions granted.
If the game's gonna have a point where it punishes you for exploring everything, it might.
Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing.
Okay.
One sec. Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Y'all
shoot.
have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it.
Huh.
There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks.
Hmm. Sure, I know about that.
I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records.
You can know about things without being old. I don't know, like, or like older.
Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
I'm not crazy. Like, I did a bit when I was doing Kay Faraday's voice with Javi about, like, just calling Edgeworth old. But, like, as in general, hold on, I'm stretching. I am not a fan of just being like, well, of course you know about that, you're old. Like, that feels like an excuse to not know things. Do you know what I mean? Because, it just feels like an excuse. It feels like a backhanded compliment, or not even a compliment. It just feels like somebody feeling insecure about not knowing something, and so they have to turn the knowing the thing into an insult because they feel insecure about that. Wiggle, hi Eli, how are you? Thank you so much for taking the plunge. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I'm so glad to be playing this game again. I'm so excited. Yippee. Oh yeah, I think it's kind of a cop-out. I think it's kind of a projection when people get mad and they're like, because you're old. And it's like, I don't know about you, but when I'm in my 30s now, but when I was in my 20s, I knew a lot of stuff. Like, I knew when I was in my 20s, I remember talking to people that were only a couple years younger than me. And they were like, and this was on the internet, so they couldn't see me. And they were like, I mean, it's not like we were alive during like this time like you were. And I was like, I was like, how old do you think I am? And they were like, oh, well, aren't you like this? And I'm like, no, I am certainly not that. No, I'm not. I'm like only this, you know what I mean? I'm not that much older than you. And they were like, well, in our defense, like, and it's like, I think it was literally because I was like, oh yeah, I've heard that song before. And it was a song from like the fucking 80s or something. And because I recognized a song, they were like, oh, well, you're old, so of course you know that song. And it's like, what? Cringe. Also, I'm not that much older than you. I don't know. Again, I feel like it's a cop-out. Like, you can know things. And like, I know what it's like to feel insecure when you don't know stuff, but you don't have to turn it to like make it somebody else's fault just because you're having an insecure moment, you know? But maybe that's just me. That's just me because I'm old now. What is it that people are calling like turning 30 is your hag day, which I think it's cool that people are leaning into it and reclaiming the term and everything else like that. I do think it reeks of like a certain type of attitude. I will say, because it's not like when men turn 30, they have a fucking hag day. Feels like many people nowadays feel like it's wrong to be ignorant of something. Yeah, I think it's like, there's no such thing as there being a moral compass to knowing something. I'm sorry if I'm about to get up on my fucking soapbox. But, like, if you don't know something, that doesn't make you morally wrong. And the fact that, like, there is some sort of inherent morality associated with not knowing or understanding something, I don't like that. Now, I do think that there's a level of personal responsibility if you have had ample opportunity to educate yourself on something and you deliberately haven't. Do you know what I mean? If you deliberately have avoided educating yourself, expanding your knowledge on certain things, when you have the opportunity provided to you, then I think that that is not a good thing. But I don't think it's a moral failing. I don't think it's an overt moral failing. I think that, to be fair, when certain subjects are serious enough and you are deliberately not educating yourself on them while having the opportunity, then it might become a question of moral failing because you are intentionally depriving yourself of information that would help inform you of like a broader, maybe socio-political, socio-economical spectrum. And then it becomes, because then when your opinion starts, because that is when you are deliberately, willfully remaining ignorant. And then that ignorance can cause harm to other people. That's different. That's different. But there's no shame in not knowing something. Do you know what I mean? And making people feel bad for not knowing something or for knowing something, I don't like that. Yeah, Hag Day is fucking wild. 30? Calling somebody's 30th birthday their Hag Day is wild. I like it when people reclaim it. I think that's really cool. I like it when I see ladies out there or femme individuals who are like, it's my hag day, you know, because they're just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a nice little like punk fuck you to the people who coined it. Because again, there's no fucking hag day for when masculine people turn 30. There's nothing like that. They just start calling them unk, which is like, okay, uncle. But it's hag, not auntie, because hag is derogatory. Yeah, I got a lot of thoughts, man. I got a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts about it. I think there are many layers to it. I really enjoy when people reclaim the term hag. It's not something I'm crazy about as a term, but I like when people reclaim it, and I like when people, you know, get a little punk about it. Yeah, it's about being willing to learn. Because of the stigma that men become better and sexier with age. I agree with that. Was it not women who came up with the hag thing recently? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But maybe. Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you know what? Take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm a fucking dumbass. Kat, thank you so much for taking the plunge. Welcome in. People do and say things and repeat stuff that they don't is true. Not clued into that side of culture. This is the first time we've heard the term hag being used outside of RPGs, Hot Fuzz, and Halloween. Valid as fuck, dude. Yeah, it's very prominent. It's very prominent. It's very prominent. Not just among, like, my generation, but, like, people younger than me. Specifically younger than me. But it's, like, you know, it is what it is. Oh, Shaco's around. Anyway, I've gone off the rails here. I got distracted. Oh, all right. What do we got? Gosh, there's so much to look at. All right, we'll start from the light switch. This sign warns that this area contains high voltage.
Don't touch any live wires.
I was looking at the warning sign. Look at node checklist, a list of things to check to make sure that everything is running okay. It basically says that you should make sure that all the screens say okay before leaving the node. Okay, well, I see one screen. Okay. Everything is okay. Alright, I'm reading all the signage.
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility arm.
Okay. The poster has lots of technical details about the utility arm. Wait, the bottom corner of the poster has a faded links logo.
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility.
Okay. Cassette row. Modern versions of cassettes like these are a 1/10 of the size. Still, even these antiques hold exabytes of information. These drives have enough storage to hold audio and video recordings of the lives of every person in the mission, and this was before Parallax started distributing ROMs. Modern versions of cassettes like the... Okay. Look at cassette. This must be the cassette Tomcat was talking about. It's pretty high up, and it doesn't look like it's been moved in a long time. Should be safe to overwrite. Okay, cool.
Loose wires, be careful!
I'm looking with my eye. I'm like touching with my eyes. You can't tell if they're active or not, but it isn't worth finding out. True. Random graphs and diagnostics being tracked. There's no way of knowing what causes them to move. The blinking lights are kind of irritating. Still, oh, okay. Same thing. This terminal should give you access to some of the node's systems. The monitor shows a logo for the Lynx data system. Lynx was pretty advanced for its time, but use faded with the rise of LIPS. Acronyms, however, have continued unabated. Dirty, tangled wires lay on the floor. Where are the standards?
They seem like the least efficient way to make any kind of connections.
True. Cable organization. Oh, milk?
What's going on down there?
Nothing!
Something shorted the main breaker and everything's switched over to the auxiliary. Not to wreck the node before you get what you went down there.
I didn't think it would let me do that! A robotic arm used to move data cassettes around the node. How would you like one of those for an arm to ring?
Is there something wrong with my arms? I
No.
was certain Hayden installed
Just
state-of-the-art
asking.
prototypes.
Your arms are fine. I was just joking.
Oh, I see. Humorous. This model is extremely antiquated, though.
Yeah, I know, sweetie.
I doubt it has anything approaching the precision of modern servo motor appendages, to say nothing of the strength.
Alright. Logging into Lynx server Z77 Gamma. Welcome to Lynx. Access security records, review maintenance log, operate data transfer. Authentication needed. Alright. Please use biometric reader to log in. Okay. Oh. Nope. Oh, baby. Neat.
Nice job.
Thanks.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now.
Am I pouring milk on live wires again? Yeah.
Slurp it right out of this network trunk.
Yeah.
You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Why is this place usable for us anyway?
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's
Youngin'.
network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah?
Yeah. I remember
They
you
were
told me.
just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese.
Cheese.
Of course, I wasn't too shy about.
I never used to like Swiss cheese, but I'm getting a lot more into it now.
After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Wow. I can't believe that. Why would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find. Ain't likely to do much, but tossing a few.
I ain't likely to do much.
And their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them.
Great.
The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Let us know when you're done.
Now you'll just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split.
Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it.
Surveillance camera footage. Oh, God. Oh, Turin.
Oh no, is he dead? Is this footage of Hayden dying?
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
I don't want that. I don't want him. No, I don't want Turing to be sad. How do you know?
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
I don't like this anymore. I'm not having fun anymore. I don't like it anymore. I'm gonna start crying.
Shit. I mean, he's gone.
How do you know? Tell me why you know this.
Hayden is dead.
How do you know this? What are you looking at right now? I thought it was security camera footage. There's no body.
Well, That obviously isn't right, Tomcat.
Yeah! You tell her.
Why would they
Tell
kill
him.
him? Can you send me the relevant files?
I don't like it.
You must have missed something.
Yeah. What the hell? Why would you just, like, say that?
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure.
What is it, like a video of him getting shot or something? Like, what's happening here?
Parallax had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him.
I jinxed it. We don't know if it's fatal!
I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him.
No. No, no, no!
I'm so damn
Well, why wouldn't they leave his body? Why would they take his body? No, Tariq, don't cry. I don't think he's dead. Oh.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat.
No, sweetheart.
I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario.
We don't know that. Why would they take his body, honey?
If you'll excuse me.
He was gone when you woke up. If it was just a hit job, why would they take his body? Why would you say that? I'm not a fan of how you've handled this, Tomcat.
Should you follow them?
I mean, I want to follow him, but it seems like I'm supposed to give Turing some space. Sorry, my model's jumping around because I'm wiping my face. And when I put my hands over my face, my model freaks out. Ugh.
If you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to
Nobody.
find some kind of lead on
You
why
can't
this
prove
whole
anything to
started
me.
in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits.
Shh. No. Shut up.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
No. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Right, I haven't saved in a while. Oh shit! I haven't saved since I started, like, 2 hours ago. Chapter 3. Thank you for the stretch. Ugh. Tears in Rain, complete chapter 2. How are you doing?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time.
I'm gonna say still is.
I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant.
Hold on. There's something about him saying that I don't have the visceral chemical reactions that makes humans so emotional and brilliant. There's something about that that's really fucking me up. Because that is something that I've talked about before, that, like, one of the things I love so much about different expressions of art is like how art inherently comments on, like, the human condition, and the human condition is that we can feel, that we feel sadness and we feel gladness and we can process these feelings, and like, to be human is to suffer. And it is like, but I never, I mean, I in my brain, I'm like, that is like a beautiful thing. But I feel like I never stopped to comprehend it as a brilliant thing. Or how something else who might lack that capability would see it as a brilliance. As like the height of maybe mental evolution or introspection or something to aspire to. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god, I haven't cried on stream in a while.
But his code
Sorry.
is a flawless replication of that inside my own personality algorithms.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. And this is something that I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding about kids, is like when they feel everything, it's so intense and all at once, they have no other frame of reference for anything else or these feelings, and you only develop that as you get older. And so it's very overwhelming, and so that's why children get so upset and they cry and they have such a hard time processing their feelings. And there are individuals who may not have that particular capability, are not able to grow into that. And so it's a very, you know, to give that to Turing, who is very much coded like a child, like Hayden's child. You know.
I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to tell him to turn it off. That seems like such a cold thing to say, especially when he's like, when Turing is like grappling with these very heavy emotions. Just be like, can't you just turn them off because you're a machine? I don't.
I could. I can disable those modules.
You shouldn't.
But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
Yeah, that's a very, very good question, sweetheart. That's a very good way to think about it.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, it would. We
wealth of
compartmentalize to
information
get
on
through
Mushnet
things,
about
but to
human
completely turn them
psychology.
off
I just
is
don't
not
know
healthy.
How much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief.
It's true. It's true.
It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely.
Grief being the only thing we can offer to the people we have lost is such a crazy work, and is such a profound thing to say. Because it's all we have to offer to somebody who cannot take anymore. Oh god, I'm all fucked up. Ugh.
Did you see the jade plant?
Yeah, you did a really good job.
It's hardships it has gone through.
I got an achievement called Baby It Just Needed a Little Love. Talk to the plant enough to keep it alive.
There is a lesson there. I don't know that I can listen to it right now, but I'll try.
Okay, sweetheart.
Will you keep helping me?
Of course!
I need you. To find the bastards who killed the
Okay,
Predator.
language.
I need to finish this.
But fair, this is a strong language situation.
I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm wiping my face and it's making my... I gotta figure out how to fix that. It's really jarring, I know. Ugh, sorry. I'm sorry. We'll bring them to justice, Turing. We'll make them pay. I don't like that. We'll find them and the truth, Turing. This one. Because I don't think Hayden's dead, and I'm not gonna live in that world right now.
What does the truth mean anymore? What does it matter? Will finding the truth bring back Hayden? Will it fix the pain they've left me in? But
That's a fair question.
Guess you're right. Knowing the whys and wherefores will bring closure to this.
Yeah.
I could use a measure of closure.
Reasons behind why people act are what gives us closure, and that's why we chase it so much. Sorry, I had a siren. That's why a lot of people, when they don't have closure, when relationships end, or when they're not able to say goodbye to somebody when they lose them, when somebody passes, there's that lack of closure because there's like this lack of understanding as far as why something happened. Like there were a lot of questions, and sometimes you just don't get closure. So and you have to make your peace with that, and it's very, very difficult. But it is something, unfortunately, that humans have to learn as they grow, that sometimes you won't get closure. But if there is an opportunity for closure, and if that closure represents something so great as whatever Hayden was involved in, and Hayden's and Turing's very existence, closure is worth, I think, chasing. Now, I will say that obviously if somebody has ghosted you or something when it comes to a relationship and you have not been given closure on that, I don't believe in chasing people down repeatedly and like demanding closure from them in that way. I think that is not healthy. I think that it also can lead to obsession, and also people not accepting sometimes that sometimes the answer is no answer. Sometimes people are just unkind, and you can't really understand the reason for that, and it isn't your responsibility to know the reason for that or the understanding behind these things, why people act unkindly or treat you badly. Sometimes there probably is a deeper psychological reason to like every single action, but it may not be a reason that is yours to have. And so the best thing to do is to move on, especially when it comes to relationships. If you attempt to get closure and the other person and like resolve things and the other person just outright refuses, I genuinely, truly in my heart feel like it is simply not worth chasing that person to obtain that closure. It's just not worth it. We can want to know why somebody did something, why they did that to us, why they betrayed a trust or lied or did something. We can try to chase that, but sometimes we just won't get those answers. And sometimes even if we get those answers, it's not good enough for people because there's just always, like, let's say that, for example, the reason why somebody cheated in a relationship. Not that I've cheated or anything, but like because they have low self-esteem, and then it's like, well, why do you have low self-esteem? Why would you do da 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 da? And it's like, well, they might have low self-esteem because of like childhood trauma or anything else like that. And like going further into that, I think is also when people demand that level of closure, demand that level of intimate information, demand that level of justification to justify to me why you did this to me, it becomes less about healing and more about entitlement. And that's when a person, I think, needs to step further back and reassess and understand that they are not entitled to all the answers about somebody's inner psyche. Especially if that person is capable, if you as a person are able to move on and do so safely. Sometimes you just have to let things go. You just have to move on. Like, it's just how it is. I think closure is a very interesting thing to talk about. Not the answer they wanted, because sometimes when you say to people, like, well, why do we, for example, if like two people break up, and they're like, well, why are we breaking up? And the answer is, and like maybe the person declines to answer or something like that. And they're like, no, I want to know. And they push like, and then the person's like, because I don't love you anymore. Because they don't love you. Sometimes that's not the answer people want. And it's not even good enough anymore. When it's a perfectly fine answer, it's a hurtful answer, and it can be terrible, and it can bring your entire world down when somebody says that to you. But from experience, sometimes it has to be enough. I've been on both ends of that, and I'm not, multiple times, and I'm not going to say each time I've been in either position I have behaved the way I should have when I was like younger. But the people would be like, what do you mean you don't love me? Why do you not love me? That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's trying to justifying, like demanding that those people justify why they don't love you anymore, so that you can continue to prove them wrong. To be like, see, you do love me, or that's not a good enough reason, we have to stay together. So that's just one example, but sometimes people, when they chase closure, they don't get the answer that they wanted. And sometimes they don't accept it. So I just don't think sometimes, I think that if you are in a position, sometimes letting people go is the best thing to do. They want to hear a reason why, but there are times it's really not that simple, and they won't accept whatever reason exactly. Like, no matter what answer you give people, sometimes they just won't accept it. They will always try to find a way around it. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, the individuals who give those answers are absolved or not at fault in any way. I certainly think that, like, there's a lot of fault potentially on both sides. In any given situation, right? It varies. And I don't like looking at fault in such a monochrome way. Maybe they want to know if or where they fucked up, what to change. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. No, that's, if you want to know why, for example, if you want to know why somebody broke up with you specifically because, like, you want to know so you can better yourself, that's different. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when people are chasing closure because the end is not good enough for them. And no matter what the answer is, it's just not good enough. I mean, you can keep pressing people if they're like, well, I fell out of love with you. And you can be like, well, why? What was it about me? Why did you do that? And I don't know. To basically ask somebody to break down why they stopped loving you, it may not even be you. It may just be that person grew into a different part of their life. And that doesn't mean they outgrew you. It just means that they grew into a different person. Because I think that you can outgrow people, but I also think that people can grow apart. And people can become different people, like mid-relationship or anything like that. I think that wanting to better yourself and introspecting is really good. I think that a lot of the work ends up being also on yourself. And then there's also keeping in mind the fact that there's the unreliable narrator, right? Where just because someone says, well, you did this, that doesn't necessarily mean that thing is a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, they might be like, oh, you really irritated me because of how much you talked about Pokemon. And for them, maybe that was a deal breaker and why they broke up with you. But for other people, that's why I'm in love with you. You know? So it may not even be anything that you can fix about yourself or should fix. Maybe it is. Maybe that person was a dick. Like, maybe you were a dick to them in a relationship and you should have been more sensitive to their needs, or I don't fucking know. But relationships are very, very complicated and multi-layered, and I think relentlessly chasing closure can only bring harm. I think that after a certain point, the introspection, like, there has to be you have to let it go. Like, if you ask and they refuse, I think you've got to step back. I wish I had done that when the instances where I had gotten my heart broken and I didn't step back and I was demanding and I wanted to know why, you know what I mean? I was very young, and I'm not, but I mean, I was young. And I wish I could go back in time to my younger self and be like, you need to accept the fact that this is what it is and move on for yourself. Easier said than done, if I'll be honest. But I have gotten a lot better about it, thank Christ. But yeah, I think it's very valid to want to know where you can improve yourself. I think that's a very important thing to do. I think it's very important to constantly want to improve yourself. The idea that any of us are perfect at any point in time, I don't think that doesn't make any sense to me. The desire to consistently improve yourself as an individual is an admirable trait. At the same time, you can't chase people down, and if it is not work or the emotional work that they want to do or help you do. And it is what it is. And I'm not going to say that any one person in the scenario is right or wrong. It's just messy and painful and part of being human and part of growing up and getting older. These are just things that we are constantly learning and unlearning about ourselves, and learning again and unlearning again and learning and just trying to find a balance. I've never met a single adult of any age, even people in their 90s and shit, where I think that they aren't on some level still doing work on themselves. And that's another part of the human condition. Is you grow or you die. And sometimes people grow in ways that are not productive or can be harmful to their family members or themselves. But it is an inevitability that the only constant is change. Anyway, I've been rambling. I'm sorry. I hope that makes sense.
I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That makes sense to me.
It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest.
Okay,
You
sweetheart.
likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
Yeah. I really need to save.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you slept well.
I slept okay. Sure, how about you?
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
Okay. That's not what I meant.
It is upsetting that Hayden is gone.
Well, we don't know that yet, sweetheart.
But life for the rest of us goes on, yes?
Yeah. I can see what you're doing, and just so that you just to put it out there, Turing. If this is how you need to deal with your grief for the time being, to compartmentalize, I support you. I also want to know that I will be here to support you when you are ready to feel more. And if you never are, that's also okay. Thank you so much for the hydrate the stretch. That's review of dating. There's only so much you can learn from a failed relationship because everyone is different. That's true. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh, that feels good.
We still have a mystery to unravel,
Mhm.
and I will waste no further processing time over something I cannot reverse.
That's fair.
There is no point.
Well, you know
Now
what?
that we are both
It's your life.
refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's
Okay.
talk about how things are going so far.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far.
I'm glad.
As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles. Our first major hurdle proved challenging.
Is this a recap? Like a performance recap?
And found a creative avenue. Furthermore,
Are there really that many choices I can make? I thought that it was like a general set path.
Any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
Great.
Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Oh, I fucked up. I know. You don't have to tell me. I got an F grade with that one individual.
While involving the authorities did get us the data cache back, I can't imagine those boys think very highly of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out,
No.
things will go smoothly.
First of all, it was your suggestion that we call what's-her-face on those kids.
Tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Yeah, her. Lexi.
She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time.
I'm gonna get a B, maybe C, B minus on like socials.
Genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with too.
Mhm.
And finally, you.
Yeah, I definitely pissed Jess off.
I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I feel confident
It matters
in
more to
my
me,
ability,
like,
and
what you
I
think about
enjoy
me
your
than
company
anything
as well.
else.
Please continue showing me around the city as we continue our search.
Yippee!
Unfortunately,
I want to take you for an ice cream.
Just about run out of leads.
Pat your little head.
Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
I feel so bad about, like, when he suggested that we call Lexi, I was like, oh, that's a good idea, and I don't want to, like, get into a physical altercation or anything. I was worried, and I knew that Lexi was cool and probably wouldn't hurt them or anything. I didn't expect her to, like, I don't know. Again, I did get an achievement called Snitch. I did not feel good.
I hope so, but
I
I
really
feel
did.
a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat.
Great.
Forwarding video and audio.
Your little face is weird when you do that.
Morning.
Morning.
Taryn, how you been doing, huh?
I'm fine, Tomcat.
I like
Thank you for
Tomcat's
your
theme.
concern.
Will? Okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs. Juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us.
I should really be listening to what Tomcat's saying.
It'll take me a while to decrypt.
I'm just listening to the music.
Maybe we'll find something there.
I am listening to Tomcat. I'm just mostly, unfortunately, listening to music.
So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this.
Damn.
Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle,
Interesting.
but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown.
Interesting.
I ain't sure if it's related, but
I don't know how that would work.
Down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs
Like, if
Augmented Eye.
on the website itself, everything is the same, but somehow it's being changed between the website and the viewer. Strange. Analogy came up with dating is like fighting a randomized Souls-like boss. Failure is likely, but shouldn't be expected. When you die, you come to terms with it, get up and try again. Thing is, next time you enter the boss arena, it's a completely different boss whose moveset you have to learn as you fight. I could see that. I could see that.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
Okay. Good.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
Yeah. We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in.
Great.
And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
I hope I can make up with Jess
Excellent.
and those
Thank you,
kids.
Tomcat.
I feel bad for them.
Grateful for your continued assistance.
They did steal our... I don't know.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
He has. Don't swear around him. He's little.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turin.
Tomcat is a nice person.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous.
I hope.
I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map. Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight. Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so
oh, good.
I'm afraid I can't
More of this.
introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days.
Okay.
I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Okay.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this Melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction.
Maybe.
Hayden
One
must
can
have
only
kept
hope.
my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Oh, great.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's
Either.
home. Up to you where to go first.
Oh, I can do both. Okay, cool.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NeoSF so unique and wonderful.
You're so sweet, Turing.
If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Okay. Great. Alright. Let's save. Ah. The back corner is damp and crumpled, frail from the dangers of the wilderness. Apartment alley. Wilty seems to be hanging in there. Looks like you're gonna be just fine after all. Oh, I got an achievement. Bring Wilty back to outstanding health. What? Why? What am I looking at? Oh, the... There's a faint glistening hum. Wilty knows he's pretty. Cute. Can I get rid of this? Maybe a botanist is a better idea. Oh, I just got an achievement called botanist. Did it just try to talk back? You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Oh my lord. And that's the sound of the green sludge moving toward... Is it? Ah! What? You can hear the sink gurgling in high def. This thing's sentient? God damn it. You want some milk? You really don't want to do anything to increase the chances of the slime becoming any more alive than it already is. Running water might just make it worse. Hayden was always an impressive guy, but who knew he was creating someone so cool. Oh, right. I forgot about that. So I only get 2 slots? There are limited things that I can use to interact with other things. See, I have lots of items, but I can only interact with certain things. Okay. Hospital. I want to see if I can talk to those kids.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance today? Crime is down in this district by 12%. Thank you for your sustained... Would you like to learn more about employment opportunities with the
What?
NSFPD?
Sure.
What? Thanks anyway, Officer 72. We'll be on our way now.
Oh, save slots? I don't fucking know. I've just been saving over the same thing.
What were you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm just doing things. Can I, I want to talk to those kids. I feel bad. Damn it. Fuck. Hospital. I kind of want to go to the mansion first. Something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wool gathering.
Huh?
I see we've arrived at the Melody Flores residence. It's quite impressive.
Wool gathering.
That's to be expected, considering that she is still the majority owner of the Flowers.
What the hell is that word?
Despite retiring from day-to-day operations at the company. I wonder how she and Hayden first began working together.
Yeah.
Sorry, back on task. Is there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Give me a rundown of Flower
Flower
Cybernetics.
Cybernetics was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella.
Whoa.
It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies.
Okay.
They were vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis.
Okay.
The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military.
Huh.
Developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces.
Ooh.
This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since
Oof.
barred by international law.
Jesus Christ.
Melody took over the company from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on.
Oh, good for her.
She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants. The company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
What can you tell me about Melody?
Not a whole lot.
Wait. Oh, there we go.
She's largely private, in contrast to her mother's penchant for courting a media circus. Several biographies of former Flower executives show her as intensely passionate about demilitarizing the company to the point of absolute viciousness in the boardroom. But it's been a long time since her days of fighting for the company, and she's since stepped away from the helm.
Okay.
There's talk that she's lost her spine in her old age, but
Well, we'll see.
Well, I'd take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
She may have retreated from the corporate battlefield, but you don't change the entire direction of a company as large as Flower if you're a quitter.
True.
Stay on your toes.
She sounds cool. Didn't Yannick say he and Melody had a falling out?
He did, and I can't shine much light on that. I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the Direct Link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time.
Interesting.
Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies. I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors.
That's very fair.
I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
Okay. Let's
No
go ahead
time
and
like
head
the
in.
present, then.
It's weird that there's no music here. That's okay though. Alright. Alright, I think we're going to call it here today. We've been streaming for just about 2.5 hours, and I'd like to go longer. But doing all that crying kind of wore me out. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Like, super duper. I really do. But again, I hope you have a great day. I'm sorry. I'm stumbling over my words right now because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed right now about the fact that I cried. I'm embarrassed. Okay. I'm embarrassed. I cried. I'm embarrassed. And I know I've cried in front of on stream before. But whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna send you over to this person that I discovered today, and I think that they're pretty cool. I like their icon, and they have my eyes. So I'm gonna send you over to them. They're role playing on Minecraft, so they seem pretty cool. All right, have fun, everybody. Bye bye. Stick around and say hi to them, and be cool, please. Be nice. Aloha. Be nice.